Hey there. I been on my heart to share some things on by video, and so I'm kind of getting started with some things that have been on my heart for a long time, and getting going now. And I want to start with this one thought. This will only take a couple minutes. Firstly, it's always been on my heart to share the things that I believe will help people grow in their lives and benefit their lives from God's perspective. I don't really, apart from God's help and apart from God's wisdom, I really don't have much to offer. And I say that not to be funny, but that's my bottom line belief is that without God, I don't have much to offer anybody. But through Him, I can really be a blessing and help people. Real quickly, I want to share something. You may notice I've got a little bandage there, and a couple of weeks ago, my whole face it was just really messed up. And so what I want to share with you on in this video was about this thing called distraction and focus, the combination of those two. See, what happened to me is I was riding my bike, and I ride my bike so that I can you know get stay in shape and keep my vitals in proper perspective. And so the mission focus was, in fact, bike riding. Over a period of time, to benefit myself spiritually, to grow spiritually, I start wearing a headset and playing either from an old iPod or learn how to do it with my cell phone. Started listening to, normally I was listening to some teachings that would kind of build me up and strengthen me, you know. Then, as I began to do it more and more and more, and I started checking out my time. So I started looking at, how fast I was going around the laps. And so this became a process. I'd ride, listen, and and check my speed. Sounds pretty good, but my real purpose of being out there was to get in shape, to stay fit, to be healthy. Somehow looking at my phone for my time and either using the phone or another device, using actually two devices at times, they actually became a distraction. So one day, I was working out, working on getting back in shape, and after the holidays, and coming around this corner, around this one corner that I ride, I pick up a good piece of speed, maybe 20 to 25 miles an hour going downhill. I was checking my lap speed, and because I was using a YouTube, I was all on the phone, so because I was using a YouTube, I had to click over because it stopped. So as I clicked back over to get back onto my YouTube that I was looking at or listening to, I look up and there was a curb right in front of me. I mean, man, it was right there. So I hit the curb, flew into the grass. Fortunately, it was grass. My protective goggles that were there to keep debris from getting my eyes dug into my face. So that the design of my injuries came from the actual goggles that were meant to protect me. So the good thing is I wasn't hurt except ego, pride. Didn't want to go out in public for a while. Had stuff on my face. But what was the real thing that I gleaned from it? Not to ride a bike. No. Not to listen to stuff. No. Not to be concerned about productivity. No. What it was really about is make sure that what you're really focused on doing is what you stay focused on doing. Because there's nothing wrong with any of the things I was doing individually or even as a whole. But because I wasn't focused on the main thing, which was riding that course, I took my eyes off the course. I took my eyes just briefly off the course. And I went flying into the grass. I am thankful, so thankful. No broken bones, nothing injured. But I got a visible evidence that wasn't the smartest thing I could have ever done. Had the privilege of talking to some young people in a youth meeting, and I didn't share this story at length, and even now I'm not going to. This is the extent of it. The thing is, stay focused. Whatever it is that you're supposed to be doing, when God puts something on your heart to do, stay focused. There'll always be distractions. There'll always be even extra things that you can add to what he told you to do. But really, 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 really purpose. Just focus on what he's told you to do. Keep asking him. Stay in his presence and ask him, God, help me stay focused. Help me do specifically what you called me to do and not add my own thing to it. Because I think that's what can happen. There's nothing wrong with those things. It wasn't bad. They weren't bad things that I was doing that caused me to fall. They weren't bad things, but they distracted me from the primary thing. How many times have you been doing something and a good thing came along to do, but you got distracted from the thing that you knew you were supposed to do? This video is something I'm supposed to do. I believe that over the time that I begin to share videos, that the Spirit of God will be able to help you think about some things in your own life, help you have a better relationship with him, and help you really realize probably the most important thing a man or woman can ever learn, how dearly loved of God you are. If you can leave this with one thought, focus on this. God really does love you, just like you are, and that's not going to change. God bless you.